A funding infusion for public safety. That's what's on the table in St. Louis County.
But could it mean your taxes are raised as a result? That is the big question being asked tonight. News 4's Alexis Sotos is live for us in Clayton, explaining what you need to know. So Alexis, break it down for us.
Well, I've been going through the nearly 300 pages of this budget proposal, and one of the big increases is to the St. Louis County Prosecutor's Office. They say justice is being delayed not only because of the pandemic, but also because of a desperate need for more lawyers.
We're celebrating the catching of the suspect, Father God.
4 years after celebrating the capture of a killer, this family can celebrate that he will now spend the rest of his life behind bars.
We were able to bring justice to a family and who had suffered tragic losses.
The families of the quadruple murder victims, Patricia Stewart, Joseph Corley, DeAndre Kelly Jr., and Terrence DeHart, waited a long time for justice. The backlog of the court system due to the pandemic is a region-wide problem, but in St. Louis County, it has reached new heights, with attorneys averaging 294 cases each.
That's not manageable long term. We want to get those caseloads down.
What could help? About 30 new employees, and that's what they intend to use the additional $3.2 million allocated in the county executive's budget proposal.
As St. Louis County has transitioned from a suburban to more of an urban county, and that includes crime, unfortunately, we need to be able to meet that challenge.
The county's recommended budget for 2022 is $693.7 million. That's a nearly $30 million increase from this year. It includes funding for COVID response, like testing and vaccinations, as well as phased increases of minimum wage for county employees and raises for the police department. The county executive hopes to fund part of this with the federal pandemic relief funds, but a concern is that money is just one-time funding. When it runs out, to maintain costs like raises and new hires, it could mean raising taxes, which means this budget could have an uphill battle.
Regardless of whether we get additional funding, and we're going to get the job done.
So what happens next? Well, today was the first of several hearings about this budget proposal. There will be more hearings until the county council will actually vote on it before anything goes effect into next year. If you want to take a look at this budget for yourself, we've got it all in the KMOV News app. In Clayton, Alexis Sotos, News 4.